Good afternoon, everyone. Namaste, and sorry for the delay. Before I begin the session, I would like to thank TI Bhavnagar team and Harsha ma'am, of course, for providing me this wonderful opportunity to be on this platform. Welcome one, welcome all. Today's topic is cognitive skills, and to go with it, let us start the session with a tongue twister. चंदू के चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदी के चम्मच से चटनी चटाई. I want everybody to repeat this at least 3 times and then tell me which skills are involved in this activity. You can type in your comments, please. And your time starts now. Please do this tongue twister at least thrice. चंदू के चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदी के चम्मच से चटनी चटाई. So say this 3 times and comment that which are the skills which are involved here. I'm waiting. Start typing which skills are involved in this exercise. Can I get to see? Can I get to see this? Which skills are involved in this? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Yes, I can see logical skills. Then, which are the other skills which are involved in this activity? In this tongue twister. चंदू के चाचा ने चंदू की चाची को चांदी के चम्मच से चटनी चटाई. Cognitive skills is the topic. Yes, I get it. Memory. Yes. Go beyond. Yes, memory. Then. Yes, memory. Correct. Language skills. Yes, correct. Then. Okay. So you are writing logical skills and memory. Okay, one thing is attention, right? Unless and until you wouldn't have paid the attention to what I'm speaking, you wouldn't be able to repeat what I'm saying. So to get started on this note, I would say that cognitive skills purely is the core skills which our brain uses to learn, to read, to think, to remember and to pay attention. Simply put, our core skills which our brain uses to learn, to read, to remember, to pay attention. So all these skills together will put the information which we receive into one particular area which is known as knowledge, which we use it in our school, in our daily lives and everywhere. So this means we need to focus on 3 main skills, which is attention, memory and thinking. These are the three main aspects of cognitive skills. So keeping that in mind, I will suggest a list of 10 strategies which you can use to enhance the development of cognitive skills in your children. I'm sure you will realize or you will start thinking that this is very, very common and simple what we all have been doing. But my dear friends, let us think deeply and then we will talk about it at the end. So to start off with the list of the strategies that will help enhance your child's cognitive development are sing along. That is the first strategy, sing along. When you do this sing along, that means a child has to pay attention to what you are saying. So invariably the language is getting developed. And for sing along, a child has to remember, so the memory is falling in place. After sing along, the second thing is identify sounds in the environment. Now this sounds can be anything in the environment and not the jolly phonic sounds only. Sounds of bird chirping, or say in the kitchen. There are a lot of sounds we can hear in the kitchen itself. A tap running or a cooker's whistle. So these are the sounds a child gets to hear in the home environment, and if he is taken out of the home environment in the park or at school, there are different types of sounds a child will get to hear. So please divert their attention towards the sounds in the environment and talk about it. Next comes to practice alphabet. It sounds so common, so simple, but yes, it has a lot of importance while we try to develop the cognitive skills in our young children. Practice alphabet. So there are various ways where you can do this exercise with your young children. You can place the sounds, the letters of the alphabet scattered on the floor, right? Go through it with the child and then tell the child to identify and say it aloud. And then, as we all know, as a preschool educator, that we will definitely encourage them to give you the words that begin with these letters. Then comes practice counting. Now here, please, my dear friends, just try to understand that we are not talking about numbers here, but we are talking about practice counting. Counting comes first than the numbers, because numbers are simply the symbols. And we all know that number or mathematics is nothing but the quantification, right? So here we have to help develop their counting skills. So practice counting in different contexts. Let them count the number of shoes, number of books they have, number of toys they have. Then comes practice shapes and colors. Again, a very common thing, which we all must have been doing for years in our preschools. Maybe daily, but yes, it still holds the same importance. Probably we have not realized yet. So, practice shapes and colors and help them make connections. So here we are trying to develop the pre-math skills, as we all know. Then comes a very important point, offer choices, which we hardly do. We need to offer them the choices. We need to allow them to make choices. We cannot simply impose things on them. If we want them to develop as an individuals with good thinking skills, then we need to offer them choices where we ask them, would you like to eat curd, or would you like to have salads in your lunch? And this definitely leads to independent thinking. Offer choices. They learn to weigh the pros and cons. Maybe it is so early at this age, but everything starts at young age. We all know that. And I'm sure we all agree with that, right? Then after comes the offering choices in various contexts, not only in the context of asking them what would they like to eat, right? But then you have to tell them, and you have to encourage to visit interesting places. Take them around to the common public places like museums, art galleries, exhibitions, and the market, the vegetable market. Please do not forget to take them to a vegetable market with you. Let them explore the place and then discuss about it. This definitely helps to widen the horizon of understanding, because they need to have such exposure of this daily life, which will be a very integral part of their daily routine lives. So if we make conscious efforts to take them to such places, automatically the understanding will develop on its own. After that, there comes the most important thing and my most favorite thing, that is play with everyday items. We have always been having this idea in our mind, or I would say a notion, that for playing they need something which is being purchased exclusively. maybe the toys. No, it can happen with everyday items in the home environment. You can give them toys, yes, of course, but you can definitely use your kitchen equipments like spoons, katoris, and let them create some music with it, and let them realize the importance of these common things available in the home environment, which will again teach them a very important life skill, which is we learn to adapt. We try to be happy with whatever we have around us. We do not have to have exclusive things from outside to give that happiness around. So let them play with everyday items. Then offer a variety of games. Now the moment we say games, I'm sure you will have a lot many ideas already rolling into your minds which type of games we can play with them. So to start off with, let us go back to very very old games, which is hide and seek and peekaboo, which are the very very foundational, I would say, the stages where a child learns to turn taking things, right? So hide and seek, peekaboo are the simple games which enhances their basic thinking skills. So this list, I'm sure you would realize all of them. Probably you must be wondering already, okay, why I am sharing this list of strategies which has been very very simple, very common, very old. But my dear friends, let us not forget that success lies in doing simple things continuously, consistently, and consciously. It has to happen on a regular basis. And if we think deeply, these are all the things which a child will together start making sense of the world around her or him. So these are very basic things but very very important. Now, apart from these strategies, there are other ways of enhancing the cognitive skills, and one more simple idea we can suggest is going back to the routine. You explain to them the daily routine, and end of the day recall the day by taking them back to and fro in their time zone. That is again a very very fantastic skill which a child will acquire and make use of it in future mathematics. So comparing, then again one more strategy is similarities and differences. You can help them do Venn diagram at this early age by simply putting two hula hoops intersecting on the floor and pick up two animals, one farm animal and a wild animal. Place both the animals in one each hula hoop and give them some time to observe and tell you which are the things which are similar and which are the things which are different in both these animals. You can start with yourself by saying, I can see both of them have 4 legs. Both have tails, but one animal has a short tail and maybe the other one has a long tail. So here, apart from enhancing their observation skills, you are leading them to compare two things, and this is how we can take them further for the analyzing, evaluating, and then forming an opinion about anything. One more idea which is very very easy and fun filled is you can do bar graph with them. Right now also it is very very simple. Just draw 2 lines and you can look for a sample of bar graph on the Google. You will get. So what you have to do is you can do bar graph with their favorite fruits or vegetables. All the family members can sit together. So for example, you are selecting favorite fruit. So on the horizontal line, probably you may illustrate few fruits which are common: apple, banana, orange, sweet lime. And on the vertical line, you will write the numbers and you can make the boxes. So each family member will put a tick mark against the fruit they like the most. At the end of this activity, at a glance, a child will be able to tell you with your help that which is the most favorite fruit of this family. What a wonderful way of reading the bar graph, and on the spot a child is able to tell you that how many people like this particular fruit, and then you can take this discussion further, that why only this fruit and not that fruit. You can talk about the fruits without seeds, with the seeds, and lot many things can be discussed around this particular topic. So friends, after doing all this discussion, think deeply and let me know whether the list of 10 strategies which I mentioned earlier makes sense to you or not. Type your comments here, so then I get to know whether it makes sense to you or not. Okay? And further, one more idea is also very helpful, is getting them into the habit of doing reflective drawing. After you have visited a common public place, for say a vegetable market, come back, talk about it, and let the child do the reflective drawing, and you will be amazed to see the result, that how well a child is been able to put it on a piece of paper, what has he observed, right? And they are definitely going to give you pleasant surprise, because as we all know, there are 3 types of learners: audio learners, visual learners, and kinesthetic learners. So the learners who are the observant, they do the best. The ones who are not very comfortable sharing their ideas or the understanding verbally, they'll definitely do very well when they will get down to do it on a piece of paper. So you will now let me know whether the list of 10 common simple strategies make sense to you or not, and if you will practice these skills on a regular basis, I'm sure you will get to see the result with the enhanced cognitive skills of your learners and your children at home. Okay? And if there are any questions from your side, you are most welcome to type it here and I will be able to answer them. Any questions, please feel free to ask here. Any questions? Please feel free to ask any questions you have. So we go quickly back to the list of the 10 simple strategies together. I'm sure you all remember. Sing along, identify the sounds in the environment, practice alphabets, practice counting, let them learn shapes and colors, offer choices, visit the learning interesting places, play with everyday items, and offer a variety of games on a regular basis. Then we talked about the bar graph, then we talked about the Venn diagram and reflective drawing, and yes, not to forget closing the loop, which we did just now. So we began with the tongue twister. Then we went on to the list of 10 simple strategies. Then we discussed about bar graph. Yes, and the bar graph can be done with lot many other topics as well. Like you can also do a bar graph with the number of letters in each family member's name. So okay, let us end the session. Quickly think of the names of your 3 friends which are made up of only 4 letters. Let me know who can do it now. And your time starts now. Think of the 3 names of your friends which consists of only 4 letters. I'm waiting for your answers here. You can tell me. Have you been able to do it? Have you been able to remember the 3 names of your friends which consists only 4 letters? There it comes. Alka, Rupa, Nipa. Great, wonderful. So it seems your cognitive skills are the best ones. right? For that, which skills did you need? Quickly tell me again one more time. Let's do it. When I'm asking you the names with 3 letters or 4 letters only, which skills are involved here? Please type your comment. Which skills are involved here? I'm waiting for your answers. When I'm asking you to give me the names which have 4 letters, which skills are involved here? I'm waiting for your answers. Which particular skill? Yes, but tell me which skill under cognitive skill. Which are the 3 skills which I told you right in the beginning? Attention. There you go, memory. Yes, Kashish, very good. Memory is the skill which is involved here, right? And as you all see, that logical part also comes in place. Why? Because you have to go back to the bank of names that you all know. You have to select few out of it. So it is again analyzing, comparing, thinking, selecting the right name, and there you go, shoot the answer. Okay, so with all the strategies and all the other ideas, I'm sure this is going to definitely help you all to develop the cognitive skills of all our children. And the best thing is, once they master the skills, they will be able to survive and thrive in this world. So this again, I'm leaving a food for thought for you. Find the difference between the words survive and thrive. With that thought, I take your leave. Thank you very much for listening to me. And once again, a very big thank you to TI Bhavnagar for this wonderful opportunity. Stay safe, stay fit, and keep learning and growing and enhance your cognitive skills. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.